Hello and welcome, Candice Oneida here. I want to give you 3 tips for how to embody feminine power. The first tip is self-care. Now, we need to start with self-care. It's often called radical self-care out there in the modern world because there's not normal self-care, so it's suddenly called radical self-care. I would love to take radical out of this equation and just make it self-care. It's deemed as if there's something wrong if you're taking care of yourself, of your body, of your health. You kind of do it, you know, in an embarrassed way. You slot it in between other things. You slot it in between taking care of the kids, and you squeeze in exercise between doing other things for other people, and you know, you squeeze in a decent meal, you juice something up. It's not quite what I'm talking about. What I'm referring to is self-care that brings you back into relationship to yourself, your body, your sense of taking care of this form here. Now, self-care, if done well, leads to the experiences of pleasure. There's plenty of ways to self-care where pleasure is the experience that comes from it. Our body as a woman is built for pleasure. The clitoris in a female form has 8,000 nerve endings on it. It is literally the only organ in a human body that is built for pleasure alone. Nobody has been able to find any other reason there are 8,000 nerve endings on the clitoris other than it is for and is built for pleasure. Number 2, movement. I say this quite a lot as an important part of feminine power. This moving around sensually and fully and confidently in your body as your queen, as you stand in your divine right as your queen in this life, in this body. There is this sort of ability to move around in the body that comes with this innate sense of enjoyment of what it feels like to be in your body, what it feels like to move her around. Whether it's dance or ecstatic dance or yoga or just the way you strut your way down the street during the week, I want you to start to feel this week what it feels like to move around confidently and feel good in your body. It actually starts with you deciding to feel good in your body, not that you feel good because you look a certain way or something's happened. And the third way in which to embody feminine power, it is often called gut instinct. Now, when you enter my world and my trainings and work with me, I call this pussy brain. We have head brain, as in the way you think and rationalize and strategize things, and then we have the instinctual, the know-how, this instinctive, earthy, deep pussy know-how, okay? Now, if you know by now that this embodiment, this owning of your pussy, your lady parts, is an important part of my world, then if it's news to you, welcome to the realm of pussy brain. I call it pussy brain a little bit jokingly, but there is a type of thinking, there's a type of knowing, there's a type of action that you can take from listening to and adhering to her opinion of things, which is often different to this opinion of things. So as an exercise, I'm going to get you this week to go, okay, go and ask head brain, okay, what it wants to do right now. So you go, head brain, what do you want right now? And head brain will answer the question. And then you're going to go, okay, pussy, what do you want right now? And you may very well be surprised by the answer, my dear. So I would love to get your response to that exercise and the other 2 of the tips this week below the video. I love getting your feedback and your questions. I'd love you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm also very active in the channel, so if you have any questions, please post any questions. I'm in there and I will answer your questions willingly. I'm here to educate you and to get you back into your pussy feminine brain power.